Hello, student. Uh, Welcome you all. Now, students, I'm going to discuss 23rd January, means today, shift one paper, right, student? So I can say here, I'll discuss, students, the questions paper one by one. I'll discuss, students, paper. Just I'm waiting for, I can say, students. If you want to join, then I'll start your class. I'll start to discuss the paper, student. So now students have a look. So what question says? There are 2 point charges, one at vertex and other at face as shown uh, in the cube, right? Find electric flux through the cube. Okay, students, here we have to find what is the net flux. Here, students, we have to find what is the net flux. That's all. Students, for getting flux, student, I hope all of you remember basics of these questions. Student, for solutions, I can say, beta, for solution, I can say, student, this is, I hope all of you remember, this is what, student, I can say, basically, what, uh, Gauss law, right? So, what is the, it's not a question, student, literally, it's very easy. But what is the point which you can keep in your mind? Students, for this case, for, I can say, especially this question, you have to take a student. This is what cube as a what Gaussian surface. What is student? This cube you can treat as a what? You can say it as a Gaussian surface, right? So now, students, if you are considering this cube as a what Gaussian surface, then student we can freely apply. What's the formula? Now, students, you can say this is integration of, I hope all of you remember, integration of E dot dA vector. What, my dear? This is Q enclosed upon epsilon naught. That's all. So here we have to just try to find, because that is a major culprit for this question. What is the Q enclosed? What is meant Q enclosed, right? So here, students, you can say this is E dot dA, my dear. What is the, I can say, all of you remember, if charge placed at the vertex of a cube, then what's the flux, students? What's the flux? I hope all of you remember. Q by 8 epsilon naught, right? For a single surface beta G. Then beta, you can say, this is charge. How much charge placed at the vertex? So my dear, you can write over here, this is 2Q upon 8 plus beta g, what you can say? Because no, this is a charge placed at surface. Beta g, just understand this thing here. It's a little things I can say little tricky. Beta, if you are considering this is what? Charge q over here, right? So beta, just you can take consideration to cover this charge, to cover this charge, beta, how much basically surfaces you wanted? Basically to cover this one, beta, we wanted one more surfaces. I hope all of you remember flux, flux of, you can say, any shape and size, any shape and beta z size for any closed surface, flux for any closed surface, what a student you can write q upon epsilon naught. What, my dear, you can write q upon epsilon naught. Okay. So beta ji, here you can say to cover this one, we wanted one more surfaces. So what's the charge over here? You can take, my dear, this is q by 2. So I wrote expression of charge enclosed only. What, my dear? I wrote expression of charge enclosed. Upon beta, you can say this is what epsilon naught. This is what, my dear, epsilon naught. It's nothing here. What we wish to find flux. This is nothing, students. I hope all of you. This is what flux only beta, right? So we can write, my dear. This is what? Just take LCM here. How much will take LCM? 2, 8 beta, what we can say LCM? Tell everyone. 2, 8, 8 only here. So this is what? 8 beta, this is remains 2 only, and 2 fours are 8. 4 plus 2 beta, 6. 6 by 8. So you can write a student flux is equals to, my dear. Flux is what, student? You can say 3 Q upon 4 epsilon H. 3Q upon what, student? You can say 4 epsilon H. Okay, fine. This I can say answer. So any option is there? Yes, beta. Options D is correct answer. Maybe student I can say left right is possible. Some data and beta something because it's memory based question, students. Now students have a look next question. I can say beta according to my observations today paper literally very easy. Today physics paper literally extremely easy, student. I can say this question you can do thoroughly. What's the student? I can say there is one particle which is projected. You can take U, student. Students, it's good evening. Good evening, student. Uh, Beta, so this is U is what, beta? You can see initial velocity of the particle, right, my dear? So you any particle projected at an angle 60-degree beta. So particle will take projectile. So you can see what u cos 60, and this is what, my dear, you can say u sin 60. But in this question, what they ask? They ask velocity at highest point of projectile, and beta what I can say if particles hits the what horizontal plane. So we have to find velocity ratio, velocity at point B and what velocity at point C. I hope all of you remember this is very basic, student. This is literally very basic, my dear. What you can say, if any particle you are projecting with velocity something, but you can be anything, particle will hit to the surface with same velocity. So we got answer, students. You can say we used to find velocity at point A upon what velocity at point C. I hope all of you remember, my dear, if you projected particle, if you projected particle at an angle what? Theta, right? So if particle finally arrived at maximum height, if particle finally arrived at maximum height beta, we have what? Only u cos component, not u sine. U sine beta, what you can say, remains 0. So beta, this is what? Angle of position mentioned 60-degree. So you can see particle velocity in bi-direction which is equals to 0. Here beta you can take, we have only one component of velocity. This is what, my dear? You can say u into what, beta g? Cos of 60-degree. So what is the velocity at maximum point or highest point of projectile? Which is nothing but, you can write, my dear, this is what? U by 2. You can write, my dear, this is what? U by 2. Now, students, velocity we got here. Velocity at point B is what? U by 2. Simply, student, you can feed here, we will get answer. So this is what, my dear, u by 2. As I said, if you are projecting any particle with some velocity u, and u can be anything, particle will hit, I can say horizontal plane anywhere with the same velocity beta. So this is what remains. You can say u. U cancel beta g. What will you get? 1 by 2. Any option is there? Yes. Option first is correct answer for this question. Student, let's move on the next question. Student, here I'm not giving only solution of the question, right? I'm trying to convey the point so that you can easily understand what's the thing. Because this is, I can say, strong recommendations to those candidates who will part, I can say, to write, who will go to write coming J mains. Be always remember, keep in your mind, we have to do only PYQs. We have to do only PYQs, and those we are getting questions every day. That's why I'm putting more effort. Every day I'm trying to just discuss the paper so that I will get more benefit. Now, students, have a look next question. What question says, for the students, for the given set of measurement, find a relative error. Okay, no, student, it's very I can say last 3 days. You can say 21st, 22nd, 23rd. This is the first paper. So this is first question, students. I can say this is I'm getting over here, right? On error. So it's a not tough area. It's literally quite easy question, but calculation is there. Calculation is there. Student, this question is very common. I did multiple time in the classroom, right? So, beta, there is what I can say experimental values mentioned. What is, students? Experimental value mentioned, right? So, beta, first we can find what is the reading average, or you can say this is also mean value. This is what, beta, you can write R average. So what is student? R average, what you can write? This is beta, you can say reading. You can take reading one. Uh, this is what a student. You can say this is what? Reading two. Then beta ji reading three. Upon bacha, you can say as usual three only. Then reading one beta, this is what mentioned? 2.00. Students, you can say this is this is what? 2 point, no, 20.0 beta. 20.00 plus beta g, this is 19.75. Any student present over here? Can you tell me beta? I can see I did this question in 11th class here. Anyone is here? I did this pattern of questions in the classroom student. Anyone here who joined live session? Say yes or no. So beta, what we can see, this is how many? Just add all quantity by divided by this beta. 1, 2, 3, and 4 beta g. So this is what 4. So you will get beta g for our average over here. I'm not going to solve entire question yet. Will take time, right? Our average beta you just can find. Then beta, what you can see, this is the first part of this question solution. Now students, you can find individually absolute error for I can say all. Student, here you can write this is delta R1. Delta R1 beta what? You can see. No, here we are looking only for magnitude. Here, student, we are looking to calculate only magnitude. So you can write this is what? R delta R1. This is nothing beta. You can say R average, my dear, minus R1, right? Similarly, beta, you can find delta R2. Student, similarly, you can find the student. This is R average minus beta z R2, only magnitude here. Now, students, you can find here also delta R3. This is what, my dear? R average minus R3. This is one more last student, delta R4. What you can say? Delta R average minus R4. Now, students, in third, you have to find mean absolute error. It's nothing beta. You can say this is delta R average. So what, my dear? It's a strong recommendation. Those who will write exam, we remember this. I can say methodology of this question error. Delta R1 student. This is delta R2 plus what, my dear? Delta R3 plus beta what? Delta R4. Upon Bachaji, what you can say? This is remains for only. But what they ask relative error, my dear. So this is I'm calculating in four part of the questions, right? So student, what is the relative error here? Relative error, beta, what you can say for relative error, my dear. This is you can write. This is you can write what? Delta R average upon beta g R average. Just you can calculate just feed everything mentioned over here. Finally, we'll get any answer with that, right? So just as to now, I'm going to move next question. Literally, it's 11th class question. If anyone is here present, just you can say yes or no. This question I did multiple time in the classroom. Now, student, have a look next questions here. So what question says beta see? This is question student from 12th class. This question from 12th class. So beta, what is question is telling? Find the correct energy for the ground state or energy transition. Okay, students, here I'm looking. What is the correct energy beta which we have to find? What is the I can say beta see the things. So beta just will go through what's the state of energy transition from what ground state. So beta this is initial here. What they mention this is the hydrogen, right? Beta there is the missing here some data. This is 2 and 2 1. I'll see beta this thing only. Now students, what I can say this is helium 221. So student this is a modern physics 12th class question. Beta, how can we get? Students, what is the energy at ground state? This is what you can say minus 13 point what beta? 13.6. This is Z square by N square. N beta you can take for ground state. That is what one only. Okay. You welcome students. You welcome. Now student, this is what? This is what you can say beta. This is basically minus 3.4. This is what beta z square. Any beta what you can write over here? This is what 2. This is, you can say n is equals to 1, my dear. This is, you can say n is equals to 2. Finally, bacha, just we'll subtract here. What is the energy difference over here? Student, this case you will get, hello student. This is, students, you will get this case. What is the energy from here to here? This is what? 10.2 Z square. 10.2 beta is what we can say Z square. And what is Z for helium? This is 2 only. So this is what a student, you can say 2 only. So student, this I can say option is justifying here. 10.2 beta. And this is what? 2 2 ja beta 4 you can say. So just multiply beta. How much coming? This is 40.8 electron volt. Oh, very good. It's literally quite easy question beta. You can say option B is the correct answer for this questions. Option B is what beta? I can say correct answer for this question. Now, Bitaji, just next question here. So what I can say, Bitaji, find A for dispersion without deviation, right? Student, for this question here, I can say it's a literally little challengeable. No, what that, but I can see they are asked straightforward. Today, I can see morning sheet paper literally straightforward all the question, straightforward all the question, right? So student here, what I can say, they are what telling this person without deviation. So we can use directly formula here. That is what beta? Deviation 1 plus beta g deviations 2 into what? A. Which is this A we wish to find. Is equals to what? We can say 0. Is equals to what? We can say 0 bacha. So what is deviation? How can we find here? This is mu minus 1 beta, deviation. This is beta, you can say mu 1 minus 1, and beta what? These are inverted here. One is positive, one is negative. So you can put beta here minus sign. This is what beta you can put over minus sign over here. Into beta, this is, you can say beta z 1. This is mu 2 minus 1 beta. Entire you can take what? A. Right. So beta, this is what deviation we used to find here. Is equals to what? You can say 0. Beta here you can find what? Just equate these two. So what beta? Mu 1 minus 1 is equals to beta. This is mu 2 minus 1 into A. A we used to find beta g. Mu 1 is what? 1.72 mention beta. 1.72 minus 1. And mu 2 beta g, this is 1.9. 1.9 minus 1. A we used to find beta. This is how much we'll get? 0.72 is equals to zero point 0.9 into beta g A. So A beta what we'll get here? Finally from here, just solve. 0.72 upon beta ji 0.9. How much coming beta? 0.75. Bacha ji, there is one more point here. I can say this degree is mentioned beta. This is a formula here. You can say A1. This is what? A2. This is A1 beta. This is A2. This is A1. So beta finally you can write 0.72 into what? 5 beta. So you can say that this is basically 0.08. Now student, this is what? 0.08. Okay, so finally beta 0.08 into 4 here. So beta you can get angle. That is what, my dear? Which is equals to 4 degree. Which is what, my dear? 4 degree. Straightforward. They ask, I can see beta. This question only here. So you can see options B is correct answer beta. Options B is, my dear, correct answer. Now beta, next questions here. So what question says? Oh, anyone is present here, student? So just respond with these questions. Anyone please respond with these questions. Newly I finished in your classroom, student. That is mechanics of solid. Student, in your classroom, newly I finished here this question. If anyone is present here, student, just we say yes or no. Just say yes or no, student. If anyone present, just say yes or no, beta ji. Anyone? Students, if you remember, I gave this question to student in your classroom. This pattern of question. This pattern of question, beta ji, right? I can say, beta, this question I gave in the classroom. That is beta. We learn, I can say in another way. What beta is stress strain curve. But here what means is strain and versus stress curve. What question is student? Which of the following material has a bigger Young's modulus? This is the question student. Which of the following material has a what? Students, you can say bigger Young's modulus. So student, just be simple here. It's literally quite easy questions. Beta, I hope all of you remember from the concept here, stress strain curve. Tan theta is what beta ji? Just we'll go through like this. Sir, you teach CBSE class 12 physics? No, sorry, beta. Only JE. Only JE student. Now, beta, just remember here. I can say this is what beta ji? Stress. I'm connecting student for those candidate present. I can say here only, beta. Right. So, beta, we'll go through this. Let us suppose this angle is what beta? Like this here. So, from here, tan theta, what will get? It's a slope. It's a slow beta. This is what you can say stress upon strain only. Right, but this is in reverse beta. This is what students you can say in reverse. Right. So we can write beta z in reverse order. 1 upon slope is equals to what, my dear? This is you can say basically stress upon strain. Right, bacha? So here what you can see. If slope is decreasing, beta, if slope is decreasing, then you can see what? Stress is increasing. Simple. Student, I can say if slope is decreasing, then my dear, what you can say? Stress is increasing, right? Okay. Then bacha ji, what you can say? Which body? You can see beta, you can see from here, yeah. I can see beta slope is less over here. And modulus is more for what? You can see D. You can write my dear. Young's modulus is what? I can see more for D. Then beta is what? Young's modulus is what? Then C. Then beta Young's modulus for V. Then beta is what? Young's modulus of A. So literally just imagine a student, anyone responded. Okay, someone responded. Yes, student, newly just I finished in your classroom. Newly student, I just finished in your classroom. This is the concept basically, right, beta? What I can say, Moss. No, I can say Moss, they didn't ask any direct questions. This is the first question for Moss, right? It's literally quite easy and it's scoreable. Yeah. Moss literally, no, I can say scoreable. I can say I'm just giving one recommendation for those candidate will go to write exam. So be remember, yeah, for Moss, that is student delta L. Delta L by L beta. This is what F upon A into Young's modulus. Beta, it's a recommendation question here. Be remember the student. Those will go to write exam. Those will go to write exam. Be remember beta ji, this formula beta. Right. It's a highly required. Now beta, have a look next questions here. I can say this question from again. I can say 21st, 22nd. They didn't ask any question from semiconductor directly. Right. They ask questions from, I can say, like a student, you can tell logic gate. But this is the first question. This is a first question. Very good, beta. This is first question, beta. But I can say this. This is a strong recommendation for those candidates who will write exam tomorrow or after day tomorrow, whatever. It's a literally very important question, student. Right. Have a look at the question here. What question says? For the circuit, students, students, I can say no, 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 no. I'll give you tips, beta. I'll give you tips. No, 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 scared. If you are at physics point is a platform. Here I'm giving you solution of the students only. If you have any kind of fear, please share me. Student, I'm telling you my own confidential thing. Means I can see now, students, I'm going to start beta online classes, right? Online tuitions, right? So online classes, beta. So you can any doubt, students, you can reach out here only. You can reach out here only. B. Sarma. Anyone, any queries, you can reach out here only. B. Sarma 9219 at the rate of gmail.com. Student, one more information for 11th class. By Sunday onwards, I'm going to start live classes for fluid mechanics or gravitation. Yes, beta. I'm going to discuss student 11th class paper. This is against the 12th class beta. Just I'll discuss all the question beta, all the question student. Now it's what I can say. This is the beta Zener diode. This is what I can say Zener diode. Student, in the question mentioned, what is the Zener current? What is the Zener current? Right? Nothing beta. I can say beta. Students, I can say just those candidate can join physics mind who want just qualify IIT JEE, right? So if you have a problem, you can share me, but don't be unnecessary a spam beta. So this beta mention IG is what 5 milliampere, right? Beta, this is the 5 milliampere. One more thing, beta. What's the source voltage? 25. In 25 beta, Zener diode already taken 5 volt. Is listen here. This question is strong recommendation. Those will write go tomorrow exam. Those will go to write tomorrow exam. It's a strong recommendation. Please be remember this question. You will get 100% kind of this question. So listen to me carefully, bacha. Beta, in the question mentioned, Zener diode 5 volt. You can see over here. Zener diode beta, what you can say? This is the 5 volt, right? Student is you can say if Zener diode is 5 volt beta Z, then beta what you can say if Zener diode is 5 volt beta, so this is what? What's the initial 25? So students, here you can write. What's the volt over there, bacha? This is you can say 5. So this is also 5 beta. So both are in parallel. Okay, you are from Akash, Janakpuri. Okay, very good. Maybe with by name, I'm not able to recognize the student, but literally, I'll help you, student. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll help you, Vacha. Maybe beta, got to know from Janakpuri beta. I worked there, so I know beta you. Beta, I can say here, what a student. This is a 25 volt. Beta, then be attention, beta. Beta, I will get this question tomorrow, beta. 100% beta. There is no doubt at all. Beta, this is 25 volt. Zener diode already beta consume 5 volt. What is remaining? 20 volt. So there is here is a 5 volt. So here again you can say this is remains a 5 volt. This is what students I can say which 5 volt. So beta, what is the remaining bacha? Here bacha everyone. What is the remaining drop over here? 20 volt only. So this is the 5 volt. This is 5 volt beta. No, it already mentioned. Current in Zener diode. This is what, my dear? This is basically 5 milliampere. This is what beta? You can say 5 milliampere. Right beta? This is 5 beta. So what current over here? You can write beta. This is 1 milliampere. This is what, my dear? This is beta Z 1 milliampere. So what is the net current here? You can see easily. Now, beta, this is 5 milliampere. This is 1 milliampere. So what is current, student? This is, my dear, 6 milliampere, right? So now you got this is the current. We wish to find what is the R value. No, I always work for those candidates who wanted, who deserve help, who deserve knowledge, who want to qualify JEE. No, student previously myself prepared myself for JEE preparation quota. My teaching methodology totally based on quota pattern. So, beta, you are to this point. Luckily, you are very, I can say, by God grace, you joined to this point. Otherwise, it's not possible for everyone. Now, beta, have a look here. This is beta 6 milliampere. Beta, what is current over here? This is the beta we have to find here. This current 6 ampere. Beta, what is the potential drop, students? You can write this is what the this is you can say beta z this is 20 volt because as I said, this is 5 volt, this is 20 volt. Simply we can write here. What is resistance? Beta, V is equals to IR. R is what? V upon I beta. So what is V? This is 20 beta G. What is IR? This is, you can say, this is 6 milliampere. So beta, what you can say? 20 by 6 beta. Into what? 10 to the power 3 bacha. This is O. So R beta, what you can write? This is 10 by 3 beta G kilo. Option first is correct answer. Now, Bachaji, just move next question. Don't be a spam here, please. Don't be a spam, beta, please. Don't be a spam, please. You can leave it. Don't be a spam here. Here, only gathering only good candidate, right? It's very tough for me. Entire of the day just doing job, and still I'm live, just clarifying doubt. Student, please don't be a spam. Stay those candidates who want to do something. Beta. Now, Just beta, it's no, I can say beta, I'll also don't have a proof now. Otherwise, I can say student, this question literally superb important. Literally superb important, bacha. Right? So I can say, beta ji, for this condition, what is the things? I can say this is just we'll go through first. We have to identify what's the thing we have to take for consideration, right? Because this is what you can say K2 and K3, no doubt here. These are in, I can say, parallel. These are what beta, just break this circuit here. This break circuit beta. I can say it's easy to solve. It's easy to solve. Students, what I'm doing over here, beta, I'll break this one here. I can say this is C1 by 2. This is what? C1 by 2. Right, beta? Now, students, I can say, now beta, look here, everyone. Now, bacha, this is, beta, we can write here. This is the condition. C1 by 2 beta. If this is in series beta G. This is ekintic beta. This is C2. This is what beta? C1 by 2. Now, students, you can say this is C1 by 2. Now, students, you can say this is what? C3. This is what? C3. Sir, how can students? I said you can contact the student here. B. Sharma 92. I'll say very soon. My I can say because like Telegram channel link, right? Currently, beta, I don't have a, that one. So initially, student, you can connect from here only. B. Sharma 9219 at the rate of gmail.com. It's very easy for you. What's your query, student? You can write over there. I'll guide. I'll give mail and I'll back to you, students. Okay, very good, beta. Then stay in the meeting. This is you will get question tomorrow, beta. Stay in the meeting, student. Stay in the meeting. Definitely, will get this question spent tomorrow. It's a highly important question which I'm discussing you, beta. Right? Student, just stay in the meeting. Live system, beta. This is K1, beta. This is K2. This is what you can say K3. Student, you know everyone. Nowadays, watching live system, you can compare here explanation and another platform. Students, physics point is the emotion of the students and parents. Here I'm not just solving the questions. I'm trying what is the best for students. What is the least time you can take in the paper hall? You can do the questions. This is my me students. That's why day by day physics one is increasing. Now, beta, I can see this is beta C1 by 2 beta. Thus, I see this is K1. I beta for my own convenience, I divide into parts. C1 by 2, this is C1 by 2 beta. This is C2, this is C3. Now, students, what you can see, these two are in series, these two are in series. Finally, beta, what we can say in parallel, right, students? Now, students, I can say, okay, you have a doubts, beta, then you can reach me. You can send all doubt on the mail. I'll take live session. I'll resolve your doubt during. I'll take all classes live only. By Sunday onwards, I'll take classes. I'll start 12:30. All classes of physics day by day. Slowly, bacha. Now, beta, I can say C1 beta we can find here. So, what is C1 students? C1 you can say what is formula here? I hope all of you remember K times epsilon net into A by D, my dear. Now, what is D beta? This is D by 2. What is A beta? This is beta. You can say A by 2, A by 2. So, student, and what is beta? K1, K2 mention here. This is K1, my dear. K1 is what? 3. So, C1 beta, what will get, my dear? This is 3 into beta Z epsilon net into beta Z what? A by 2. And this is what? Remains D by 2. Now, beta, this is beta. You can say here, this is what 2 with 2 cancel. C1 you will get, my dear. Uh, all the best, everyone. Those will write tomorrow exam. Right, stay calm, stay at physics point, join live session, share your doubt, your concern at b.sharma 9219 at the rate of gmail dot. You will get always support from myself student. So this is what you can say thrice of epsilon naught into A by d beta. This is what you can see beta C1. This is what, my dear, you can say this is what basically C1, right beta G. So here beta I can say this is what A by 2 beta G. So this is C1 beta will get, right? C1 bacha, A is what? I can see beta for this condition. A remains same here. We are dividing only. So this is beta. I can see this is 2 multiply beta. It's not A by 2. C1 beta, you can write finally. This is 6 times epsilon naught into A by D beta. Just now, this is a very common error, bacha. Students, it's a very common error here. Right? It's a very common error, bacha, in the paper hall. In the paper hall, beta, I can see it's a very common error. So, beta, be everyone attending, bacha, C1. Now, beta, I'll write C2 here. C2 is what, beta, I can see. This is K2 into beta what? Tell bacha party. Epsilon naught. And what is A, bacha? A by 2, beta, ji. This is A by 2. And what is D, bacha? This is D by 2. So, you can tell beta this is cancel. And K2 is what? 5, bacha. You can write me here 5 epsilon naught into A by D. 5 epsilon naught beta into A by D. Right, my dear, this is what's the, if it's a, I can say very strong recommendation. Okay, student, I'll explain again. Don't worry. Don't worry, beta. I'm explaining. Wait, beta. For this one, beta, I'll explain here because tomorrow we'll give. Sir, should I sleep? Uh, beta, I can say if you finish a revision of entire syllabus of core part of physics, I can say like beta friction basics, NLM basics, beta by DSC formula, like usually fringe beta. Now it's a trend. Student, it's a I can say trend. They are regularly asking the students question based on what I can say, bacha, for fringe width or beta I can say angular width. So beta, we remember this formula will help you a lot. Now, students, I'll explain it again here. Don't worry. C3 beta. C3 is what? You can write my dear. This is K3 epsilon naught into A. By what? This is D beta. So this is beta again. You can say this is what, my dear. K3 is what? It's a 2. 2 into epsilon naught beta. What is area? Beta, I just explain again here. Beta, this is divided in two parts. So this area beta, you can take A by 2. This area is A by 2. This again, beta, what we can say divided into parts. So, beta, what we can see, this area is what? Basically A by 2 here, right? I hope you got beta. I can say, what's the name? Who said, please explain. Student, is this clear, student? Okay, you didn't understand. Student, just reply me. Did you get it this? Student, did you get this solution? Okay. 2 beta, what you can write? Epsilon naught into A by D bacha party. Right. Simply beta, just you can feed the value. These two are in series. These two are in what? Beta series. Finally, okay. Beta, God bless you, bacha. Now, bacha, just beta, further you can solve it. I'm writing this one. This is expression for C equivalent only. Right, beta? So what I can say? C1 by 2 into C2, beta, in parallel, in series beta, upon what I can say? C1 by 2 plus C2 plus beta, in parallel, yeah. Simply you can add, student. C1 by 2 into beta G C3 upon C1 by 2 plus C3 beta. Finally, students, you can solve. You will get answer. Any of this. Right? Have a look beta. Next questions here. Student, have a look next questions. What question says student? Simple pendulum of length. That is what students? This is the 3 meters. Okay. Now students, I can say for the question solution, what says length of simple pendulum is what beta? This is what, sir? No. Don't be nervous. At a physics point, literally, it's not good. Right, beta? No. Don't be nervous. No, don't be nervous. Right? Beta ji, be positive. Right? This is, beta, if you want to become a, I can say, beta, very a good success person, first maintain beta discipline, which you have. Now I'm looking in chat box how persons are behaving. Right? This is your, I can say, beta, showing your discipline. So you are very good. What you can do, don't be nervous. Basically, you connected very late, right? Otherwise, just now, whatever, you can just be a part of tomorrow exam. Better now, just I'm giving you one opportunity. It's students, I can say free of cost. I'll not charge for those candidates who want to just create result. It's better free of cost, right? Today's shift was no beta. I can say shift one arm solving. It's a pretty easy. It's a pretty easy beta. So students, it's literally pretty easy beta. See. So what is I'm giving opportunity here? Beta, I can say first February, students, first February onwards, I'll start one tablet course for J main April shift. This is what beta. I can say tablet course. I'll apply. Start beta. I'll start beta one tablet course, right? Those student, whatever you can do beta, this one. But this is a free of cost. I'll not charge to any candidate. I'll take all classes in live session, right? Just everyone now confirm me beta. My audio video is it clear for you beta? Any doubt? My audio video clear everyone? Everyone? Anyone respond me? Sir, can you please like yes. I'm telling you beta. Just give me some time. Few question you wanted, na? Okay. I'll give you beta. Just wait. Just I'll finish discussion beta. I'll give you few questions, right? Bachcha ji, so I'll start tablet course here for April JEE main shift. I can see bachcha session 2. Length 3 beta mention here. Complete 20 oscillations in what? 10 seconds. What is the length of pendulum? Beta what? Which completes 40 oscillations. In what beta you can say? Bacha party. That is what I can say beta. For timing they are asking. Length they are asking. Simple. I hope all of you remember here. What is the formula of time period? What is beta? I can say formula of time period here. I can say time period of simple pendulum. This is what my dear? 2 pi root of L by Z. 2 pi root of L by Z. Right? So beta ji, I can say for this condition, time is mentioned for us here. Time is what beta we can say mentioned for us. Right? So beta simply find here. What's the initial time beta mentioned here? Just say me everyone. So this is beta I can write over here. This is what L2 is equals to beta what we can say L1 by 4. You know, because this is the beta simple now we can write here. What is L1 bacha? Length mentioned here. This is what 3 by 4 beta g. Simply you can write what 0.75. This is what option number first. Which is what beta option number first. Oh, okay. Now, bacha, next question here. Just beta, just mail students that solve class 10th. Which question is student? Okay, now students, have a look next year. Yes, beta, it's very easy. Just beta, just write your concern on mail ID here. I'll give you question beta in PDF, right? On your just revert me beta mail ID. I'll give beta. Now students, again here it's very easy questions. Of today's session only questions number 10. Maybe beta this will beta I can say. So beta what question says student? I can say in say beta this is what in 2 by DC setup for 2 beta for 2 you can say different monochromatic for 2 beta what we can say this is the different beta monochromatic wave are used but fringe width on the screen is same. Okay, but what they are calling here fringe width is remains same at right beta. If they are calling here fringe width is remain same, then bacha ji there is some relation mentioned bacha. I can say lambda 1 upon lambda 2. Beta, this is what d1 by d2. So we have to find d1 by d2. What they ask, beta, you know how easy question, bacha. How easy question, beta ji. Right? I can say, beta. Okay, universal gate. Okay, student, I'll teach you now. I'll teach you. Just finish the session, beta. I'll teach you again. Now, bacha, just we'll go through this question here. What, beta? I can see everyone says. The what is angular width, beta? I said previously also. Be remember everyone this formula, fringe width. Fringe with beta and I can say beta both will get here, right? So this beta what we can see this is beta fringe with you can write lambda capital D by D. They said what both are remain same. So simply you can add equate beta g. You can say beta 1 is equals to what beta g beta 2. Somewhere here beta there you can use beta for representation. Somewhere you can also use beta g like next beta party. This simple bacha. Lambda 1 d1 upon beta g d1. So what lambda to d2 upon what beta you can see d2. Now bacha party we wish to find what d1 by d2. Yes beta d1 by d2 here. So what you can say lambda 2 by lambda 1 into beta you can say this is d1 by d2 d1 by d2 beta g. Okay. Now bacha just feed the value there. There is mentioned lambda. This is lambda 1 by lambda 2 is 1 by 2. Lambda 1 is beta what? You can see lambda 2. Beta how much mentioned here? This is what beta? 2 you can say simply bacha. This is 2 only. And d1 by d2 is what beta is? 2 only here. So what will get? This is 4. Option number I can say D. It's literally very easy. It's quite easy. Someone asked beta, I can say for tomorrow exam, I'm telling beta, for tomorrow exam here, they didn't ask till now this question. Okay. So tomorrow exam, someone asked, yeah, sir, just give few questions. So student, now I'm giving you a student, right? These questions, literally, they till now they didn't ask, right? Then beta, I can say, your exam tomorrow, na? So beta, tomorrow you can use your like, beta, ji, tomorrow is Sunday. Okay. No, dahi chini you can take beta, curd and sugar. Uh, do you know beta? Just forget here. What's the meaning of we are calling something here on stocks available? I forgot. Now beta, this question you can remember here, everyone. Those will go to write exam. This is what G2A galvanometer to what ammeter beta formula, right? Sun formula here simply. What beta we can say? This is what Ig Rg is equals to what beta? I into beta. This is you can say beta G shunt formula here, right? Ig Rg beta. You can say R minus S, right? But this is the formula here. I don't know what is this wrong or right. I'll derive once. This is R beta. This is you can say galvanometer. Now student, this is the shunt. This is what my dear son. Not asked till now advanced topic. Okay. Now, beta, yes, you got it, beta, correct. They didn't ask any good topic here. Now, beta, just let us suppose current flowing over here only. Beta, what? Because this is IG, beta. Beta, what will get I minus IG? This is the correct here. This is not correct. This is wrong. Beta, just equate this beta potential difference here. So, what you can say IG RG is equals to beta what? I minus IG into sun. Beta, they ask, and also beta, one more recommendation. They can ask beta this one. A little student, very little student, very little student. Now beta, this is what I can say sun. Beta, they will ask here. They didn't ask. I can say till now three shift. I can say five paper finished, six also in the evening. So I don't know beta. I can say evening paper. So till now they didn't ask this question. They can ask this one, beta, and one more recommendation student for tomorrow exam. For tomorrow's student. That is, I can say, that is beta ji potentiometer. That is beta ji, I can say potentiometer. We remember a student, if you ask, that's what I'm telling you students, it's literally very huge recommendation here. There is, I can say galvanometer beta. This is the point. Beta, this is what R1, R2 beta. This is X beta. This is what you can say 100 minus X. So already they asked beta. Now, Bachaji, you can say R1, R2 here. Bachaji, you can say beta. This question asked already 21st. Yesterday, beta, they asked few questions like you have to connect some resistors over here. Then we can find what's the value of R1, R2. So this question hugely, I can say huge recommendation. Next year, I can say you can remember beta basic principle of work, power, energy formula, center of mass, rotation. Basic only just remember, keep in your mind formula. Yes, very huge recommendation beta. Very huge recommendation beta. I can say this is open and beta what I can say this is closed beta G organ pipe. It's literally highly important. Highly important beta. So, I'm giving you short trick here. It's a very confusing thing in the paper hall. Beta, just I'm giving you short trick here. Beta, open tube. Beta G for open. Open beta, you can treat as a node. Open treat as a what beta G? I can say node, right? Now, students, I can say beta for closed organ pipe. Beta G for closed organ pipe. Beta, this is, you can say, antinode. Just be remembers when this thing, I can say for tomorrow exam beta, right? It's highly help you. Now, bacha ji, just note, beta. I can say here that this is one more question, bacha, to discuss with all of you. Beta, what question is a 25 kilogram mass moving with 30 meter per second. Student, maybe there are more questions, but I have this much questions only here. Another student of mass 15 kilogram of a same material. Okay, so do underline, beta. Do underline. Uh, beta ji, I can see this is the 30 meter per second. Mass is what? 25 beta ji. What's in the question? Another mass, beta, this is 15 kilogram. Another mass, beta, what I can say, this is the 15 kilogram, right? Okay. Then, beta, I can say if masses is what? 15 kilogram, beta, of a same material, moving with what? Moving 10, with 10 meter per second in opposite directions. Oh, literally, yeah. I can say, beta, they didn't ask this question last, I can say 3 days, 21st, second, and 23rd, they asked today in first shift. But this is again huge recommendation. Beta, we remember everyone this concept, students, right? Uh, beta, I'm in Bangalore currently, students. Currently, I'm in Bangalore, beta. My native, I can say, daily student. So beta, this just will go through this here. 25 kilogram beta, this is 30 meter per second. 15 kilogram beta, same metal, this is beta, 10 meter per second. They move, I can say, opposite to each other and collides perfectly inelastically. Very good. Okay, very good beta. Previously, I was in Akash beta. Previously, I was in Akash only. Now, beta, collides, beta, what you can say perfectly inelastically. No, what's the meaning of inelastically, beta? You can say for this condition, what you can say, bacha ji, both will move together. After what? Collision. After beta collision, both will move together only. Okay. Now, dear, I can say if you are feeling well, everything is fine, then you can share Physics Point channel. I can say with your family, friends, and loved ones, so that I can say everyone will get benefit. I'll teach you entire physics 11th and 12th class free of cost during live session. Stay connected. Just spread me among your friends, family, everywhere, beta. Right? You will get beta opportunity. Student, I already taught LN student as well, but they are not. They are yes, sir. Already I say to print. Very good, very good, very good, beta. Very good. God bless you, student, for your mercy on me. So now, students, I can say I taught LN student as well, beta, but no, there is a legacy. They are lacking, I can say, in basic concept. They are not much confident student for basic concept, beta. Right. Have a look, student, for this question. I'll give again, beta. Students, I'll give you again more, I can say, thing. I'll give you, otherwise I'll forget. This is a recommendation, student, for tomorrow class. This is a recommendation, students, I can say, for tomorrow class, right? So what beta recommendation here? What's the recommendation, beta? See, I can say, beta, we remember this formula here for projectile motion. If you are projecting particle u at an angle theta, so beta, what is Hmx formula here? Just remember, beta, this is what you can say u by a square by 2g. Beta, what is the formula of, I can say, range, beta? This is what 2 ux u by g. I know till now, I don't know about today evening shift. Till now, they didn't ask any questions on range. Till now, they didn't ask any questions on range. There is very high probability. There is very high probability they can ask these questions. There is very high probability, beta, they can ask these questions here, right? One more, beta, I can say time of flight. This is, you can say 2u by g. No, beta, why I just replace u by? Because everyone students are which institute currently, beta, I'm here only currently. Okay, now, beta, I can say, so this is, everyone remember here, this condition. If you are projecting particle, beta, I can say from ground level, this is u. I hope all of you remember. Beta, this is Hmax, what we are calling u squared by 2g. Beta, what is, I can say, beta, next questions here. Time of flight. This is 2u by g. That's why I said here. You can take beta component of this beta. This is ux. You can say u cos theta beta. You can say what? U cos theta. Now, students, you can write my idea. This is what? U sin theta beta g, right? Okay, so this is beta. You can say this is UI. Very huge recommendation this question, beta. What is range maximum? I hope all of you remember this one. That is 45 degree. Beta, this is a question here which you can keep in your mind. That is a high recommendation, student. If you projected something, if you beta, I can say projected something beta Z. Just say the answer. I'm asking basic questions here. This is the range one. This is range two. Let us suppose I'm calling beta. This is 43 degree. This is I'm calling 49 degree. Just tell me beta, which one is greater? I'm calling A and B. A is greater than B. B is greater than A, or I can say both are equal. What's your answer, student? What's your answer, student? What's your answer, student? Okay, definitely I'll request to God, right, for your betterment of tomorrow in the examination hall. Don't worry. Student, I can tell you one story also, right? Because I'm a life season here. I read already these kind of things. Beta, for my students here, Beta ji, I can tell one thing, sir. Nobody answered this question. Please answer me, anyone from all of you. Anyone answer me this question from all of you? Anyone? Anyone your answer? Which is beta R1 is okay. Sir, okay. Definitely, definitely. You can go. Yes, God bless you. All the very best. All the very best, student. R2. No, 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 no. Wrong perception. R2 is not more. R2 is less. Maybe you forget beta. It's a very common derivation, student. Student, what I can say you beta till 0 to 45 degree. 0 to 45 degrees, student, what I can say, range will increase just after 45 beta. Yes, R1 more. Correct, correct, correct. Some Subhang GSM. Subhang, yes, you correct, student. You correct, beta G. R1 is greater than R2 because 0 to 45 beta, what you can say, range will increase. After 45 beta, I can say range will decrease. Right, my dear? Okay. Now, students, I can say those candidates present over here, yeah, in live session. I can say, okay, 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 fine, 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 student. I don't know, yeah, even my maximum people, I can say live session has a name is remains as usual. So, beta, how can I have to solve questions here? How can I just respond to you? Now, beta, okay, fine, got it, Subhang, got it, Subhang, beta. So now, beta, you just go through this here only, right? Just solve this question first here. It's a bit highly, very huge and important question, beta, for everyone. Beta, what's the question here? Have a look. Everyone is, I can say, beta, for solution here. What students? So, beta, I can see there are two bodies here. This is 25 kilogram. Student, this is student, I can say 25 kilogram. What's this speed beta G? This is mentioned beta 30 meter per second, right? Another body is that is mentioned in the questions, which is equals to 50 kilogram, right, my dear? Now, students, I can say this is what 10 meter per second. This is what, my dear, 10 meter per second. No, beta, both are in opposite to each other. Both are what, beta? I can say opposite to each other. Okay. Now, beta, I can say, Bacha ji, for this condition, beta, first we can find what say this is student. I can say condition for BC. BC what you like before collision. Now, students, I can say I have to discuss over here. This is what, my dear, after collision. What says? Those will become a common body. They will not say, they will mention a statement perfectly inelastic collision. Right? Students, I can say, Bacha ji, for this condition, this is what? 15 plus beta 25. This is, you can say, 40 kilogram. This is what, my dear, 40 kilogram. And this will move. How possible, yaar? Same ID, there are many candidates. How possible, yaar? Why are you doing a spam, beta? Why are you doing a spam, my dear? Beta 40 kilogram there. Will move beta this velocity v here. Now like beta just here we can equate bacha ji. what I can say, pressure beta, what momentum initial is equals to what momentum final air. So beta I can say what 25 3 beta. This is what 750. This is 750 beta. What minus here? What beta we can see 500, 150, not 500 here, 150. This is what you can see beta 42 B beta. How much will you get here? This is what basically 600. Now beta, what will you get? Tell me, bacha. This is what you will get basically 600. 600 with Chaji, and you can say this is 600 by 40 here. इसको सुनिए cancel here. So V beta what will get 15 meter per second. Means after collision beta will get this velocity of the body. That is what I can say, bacha. Okay, then the state physics point path. Path state physics point will help you. State physics point beta will help you. Right, beta. This is what you can see V beta what 15 meter per second, right? Now, bacha, what they ask, find a rising temperature. So, no, beta, definitely during collisions, I can say some amount of energy got converted what in terms of heat. So, we have to find basically heat, temperature basically. So, beta, first we can find what is loss of energy. So, first we have to find what is the loss of energy. So, what is loss of energy here? I hope all of you remember loss of energy. You can write energy initial minus beta g what you can say energy final. Energy initial minus beta what you can say energy final. Okay. Now student, what is energy initial here? Just we'll go through the beta. Half into beta what you can say 25 into beta what? This is 30 whole square beta plus but I know there is doesn't mean here I can say minus direction negative direction of body 1 by 2 into beta 15 into beta what you can say 10 whole square energy initial minus beta what you can say final energy here. So this is what my dear half what is the final mass student? This is 40 into beta what is V? This is what you can say beta 15 whole square. So beta we can solve further here how much we'll get. Solve beta further here. How much will get beta? That is delta E. Beta approximately will get 7500 joule. 7500 joule. Right, beta? This is the condition. Then, beta, this energy we got. Already know energy got converted in terms of heat or loss of energy, beta, gone in heat here. Then we have to find what? Rising temperature. So, for getting rising temperature, student, you can apply that is what? Energy. What beta you can see? This is what beta this is delta E is equals to my dear ms delta T. What beta? Delta E can write my dear ms delta T. Right. So beta S is what beta? Tell me everyone here. What is S? Anyone please tell me what is S beta? S is what? Anyone from all of you? What is S beta? Anyone here said S is specific heat bacha? We'll remember here. We'll get tomorrow. Till now, beta, those will go to write tomorrow exam. We remember everyone. We remember everyone, bacha. That is what S is what is specific heat. They can ask. They didn't ask till now. What is the SI unit of a specific heat? What is students? I can say latent heat. What is the SI unit of thermal resistance? What is the SI unit of beta? I can say Boltzmann constant already asked. Stephens constant, Wien's constant. They can ask these are I can say superb important with respect to beta. I can say like this here. Specific heat, yes beta, yes beta, yes beta. They can ask. Specific, I said specific heat, latent heat. Beta. There are many topics here. So, bacha, this just we'll go through with it. What is delta E, bacha mentioned? This is 7500. Mass beta what? Finally 40 kilogram here. Mass beta 40 kilogram, bacha. Okay, S beta what will take here? D beta mention everything here. I can see like beta 5 calorie here. Right? 5 bacha party, this is what? We can say delta T. So delta, I'll convert here everything is in common base. So this is what? 7500. Then beta what? You can say 4.2 into beta. This is what? You can say 40 kilogram. Into beta what? This is beta they mention here. Just have a look student once. 5 calorie per gram. So I'm going to convert in kilogram students. Right. Then what says he, you can say this is I'll not reply any I can say unnecessary in a spam. I don't have time but about it. You can leave the live session here. Please don't spoil my time. Now like delta t बचा beta just solve further here. Delta t you can get बचा. This is 1 by 112 degrees Celsius. Right. So student, I can say this is all about today this live session student, right? I'll student say I can say all the best tomorrow, everyone for tomorrow exam. Now student, I'm going to just stop live session student. All the best everyone to be part of tomorrow exam.